Howdy. Oh. Howdy.
Where do we come?
Oh. Alright, so... Yeah, yesterday I did not return. But
And where are
today
we
I'm
going?
here early. Now... The thing is... I was thinking about something if I do... Oh, if I do the Spiral Abyss... I will not do this until... until when? Until next day. Haha. But... What can I do? This is about 500 left. So it's about 1,020. Maybe we will do some of these. So with this all together, we will be able to reach up to here. That would be bombish. But tomorrow there will be 5. It's just I was expecting that it will be today, and tomorrow I'm working, so yeah, those wishes will not be recorded. Definitely. It's funny now to see this everywhere. Now the Primogem with this, because you know the shades were revealed, and the wings of Homa, let's call it that. Now those are associated now with Ranova, but I think I do think that the 4 shining shades are like resembling the primordial one. Oh yes, like everybody. Oh, why is this buffering this much? Yeah. Let's see how much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In less than 10 seconds. It's the latency. But people are like thinking if Paimon would be degraded version or like part of the Shade of Space, the ruler of space, more like. I very much don't think that even could be the case. You know why? Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about this because the shades. Okay. Let's do it this way. So, Paimon has also like she has the Primogem, she has the Trifecta, she has these things, she has the crown, which is like so I think the cloak is space. It has the 3 moons on it. The Trifecta is resembling Ronova. The crown resembles Istaroth. Now, what else is there? Something is about the life. So I think the cloak resembles the space. And the Primordium, probably that's going to be associated with life, but maybe that's just altogether. So I really think that the sleeping heavenly principles could be Paimon. I don't know why some people are like saying that cannot be the case, and they are not giving me good enough reasons why she couldn't be. She's not awake yet. We know that she's not awake yet. Like everyone is just accepts Paimon as an entity, even though she is different from everybody. And she cannot be the ruler of space because when they were talking, the other three shades were talking that maybe Asmodee loves her new master more than herself. That means that they know that she has a new master. Now, if they would know that the new master is Paimon's new master, like the MC, in my case, it's the Traveler, then they would know where the shade is. That's just it. Then they would know that where Paimon is. They wouldn't have to look for her. She's right there, where the Traveler is, and they can find the Traveler a lot of times. But when if they don't know who Paimon is, that Paimon is a primordial one, because the primordial one will definitely have the powers to hide even from the shades. That even when the shades are there, they would be like oblivious that it's the primordial one there, even unknowingly, probably. So they might know that there is a new master, but they might not know whom. And it could be that the ruler of space knew about what happened with the primordial one, not the like with the heavenly principles that she went to sleep, and that she kinda has awoken as a new entity, like reborn, and does have a new master, but she is lost. But she would know that who that new master is, the ruler of space, but the others wouldn't, because the others would be oblivious about Paimon. Logically, that's where I am at. I don't know if I explained it properly, though. So the ruler of space could be still loyal to the heavenly principles. She was saying, as a sustainer of the heavenly principles, like she does. And even if that first battle, the very first battle, at the very beginning of the game, it was with the twins, and maybe at that point the heavenly principles already went asleep, but left some tasks for all the shades to do. And maybe for the ruler of space, she gave the task to be protective about her, because she will be reborn. So she might be the only one who knows about it. However, I think that she's not the only one. I think that Istaroth is in on it. I think Istaroth knows what is happening, and Ronova is the one who doesn't know, and maybe even so maybe they want Ronova to stay in the dark, And maybe even Naberius knew about it. So all three of them knew about it, except Ronova. Maybe Naberius knew about it, but Naberius was devoured by Reindater. Now, it would be dangerous for Reindater to know what is happening with the Heavenly Principles, so she only knows that the Heavenly Principles is asleep. Because it's probably, as Reindater devoured Naberius, she gained her powers, but not her memories. Because they are separate entities inside. So that play has to be done. And as you can, if you watch the teaser about the shades, you can see, you definitely can see how Istaroth keeps distance and looks at the others, what they are reacting. Like, she wants Ronowot to stay in the dark, and also probably just checking on Reindatir. And you can see that she's looking around, like tapping on her own face. That's resembling time for one, and for the other, she is like examining. None of the other two who are there, she could reveal stuff, but as we realized just before in the Dainsleaf quest, that she has already intervened, and Ronova is starting to intervene right now. She did not intervene yet. So I think that's the case. And I think that at one point Paimon will wake up. The question is that when she wakes up, is it going to be that she gets her powers back and her like old identity, or she will just know about it, but she will have to grow into that again? Because I also think that wasn't my theory, but there's probably going to be a new primordial one, and that's going to be the Traveler, I think. And I think that because she is emergency food, so I think at one point the Traveler has to devour Paimon, as Reindatir had with Nebarius, and then from that point they will be together, like forever, not just next to each other. And I think that the Traveler will have to make that choice, that her, in my case her, because it's Lumin, that the Abyssal sibling or Paimon. And that will be a heartbreaking thing. I'm sure of it. That will be a heartbreaking thing. And in the meantime, I think that's not that much connected to the new story with the Three Moons, or the Iridescent, Crimson, whatever the three are. Oh yeah, I was here before doing stuff. Oh, again, look how much Primos I do have. Primos? Nah, resin. So let's do at least one domain. Which one? Let's do the Stone Terror. That I can do with this party. Oh shit! It's Kazuha. Because usually there's Navia for me there. I'm not sure that with Kazuha I can take down the shield in Bongo.
Solidify. One with nature.
Maybe. There.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Right. Oh, I definitely will not be able to do this in Bongo.
One with nature.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Why did you stop me in midair? It freaking stopped me in midair.
Stabilize.
Of course, you had to do it that way. This game fucks with me all the time. I don't know why. Why? Whenever there's a defense percentage, this game just locks it in. It's like one of the worst. And other times when there are crit damage, nope. That I wouldn't. Why would I? Says the game. Alright, that's enough for now. So we're trying to get enough back to her place. So maybe I take this down a little bit. The in-game sounds. Hey! They know about it.
Inefa?
Inefa! They found you at last! Thank goodness you're okay.
My apologies. Who are you?
Uh-huh.
Oh no, your memory's gone again? Even your name this time?
Again?
Again?
Liu, Fontaine, Sumeru. This is quite a diverse crew.
So, are you her manufacturers or family?
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
And Aino is?
I know?
I don't know. I mean, she said she knows, but I know nothing.
From now on, your name's Inefa.
Never.
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Malfunction.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she will shoot again.
Enough. Are you okay?
Looks like she's getting worse. Is this all our fault?
Can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you from? And what's wrong with with Enefa?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachine, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nodcry.
Mm-hmm.
Not cry.
Wouldn't have been my first guess. How'd you all meet exactly?
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings together the drifters from all over the world.
Drifters.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nodcry. It was going okay until all the trouble started.
What was the trouble? Oh,
The
just excuse me.
Fatsui. They came down from the north.
Oh.
They've made some big moves in Nodcry lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction with the local religious groups.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
But which moon? The one that we saw the pieces? But because they pulled the whole moon down.
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
Anyway, there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is probably the best thing for now. So we decided to make the journey together.
And me?
And
Your
you?
case is, a little different. But you did come here on the same boat as us.
And it was smooth sailing. Until we got attacked by those weird machines as we were coming into shore.
Uh-huh. So probably that's how she got stranded.
Weird machines? Secret source automatons by any chance? Enefa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and told us to leave without her.
Really? I did that?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get her back.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, the Traveler and party were the ones who actually saved Enefa.
Well, we just found her, not saved.
And Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include their costs in the final bill.
Final bill. Oh, because Kinich was.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Enefa. She only woke up because of her build quality, so I guess I should say all credit to this. I know, then?
I know. They all know.
Her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Natlan's source mechanisms. Was Aino the one who modified it?
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to come here and fix her. Then she'll get all her memories back.
Why I know to come here? Why aren't we going?
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. I doubt she did much beyond salvaging it. And as for the memory thing, Enefa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memories.
Oh.
Please explain in more detail.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, and I'm only telling you what you originally told me. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of was that it's not from Nodcry.
This guy makes me think of Baiju and how he is talking.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got. Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own strength. Nearly took the entire wall down.
Sounds similar to what happened just now.
The worst part of that was, Enefa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side of that wall. Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Anefa has been searching for a way to try and repair herself.
That's a very responsible attitude for a robot.
Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nodcry recently, and you noticed they bore some similarities to your core. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and joined the crew. Well, does any of that jog your memory?
Huh?
No.
No.
Didn't think so.
Has her memory loss always been this serious?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse, but it only lasted a moment. Didn't really affect anything.
Oh, so it just now became permanent.
I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then, the closer we got to Natlan, the worse her symptoms got.
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things. And now, I wonder if that battle just made things worse.
Poor Inefa.
Oh, poor.
My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've heard, you're some of this nation's top talents. Is there anything you can do to cure her? Anything at all?
I mean, let's get her home. Really home. Hmm? Hmm. Tick.
Perhaps coming to Natlan was a bad idea after all.
Well, it's too early to say. Don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I'd just started my deep dive into researching the secret source automatons.
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back, safe and sound. I still have work to do.
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan a little longer? Your ship got attacked, and since then, you've been scrambling to try and find your missing crew member. Sounds like you need some time to catch your breath.
Yeah, I was just thinking, we could do with a breather. But where would we stay?
And?
How about the Flower Feather clan? In my tribe, weary travelers are always welcome.
Flower Feather Clan.
Oh, you remember?
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Anefa. After all, she has a message for our Tumaini. So this is as much our business as it is yours.
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code, do you?
What code?
Oh, the code for the cryptex. Sorry, Anefa wouldn't tell us anything about that.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot with amnesia to deliver their messages.
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would get this bad.
Also, it's more like Inefa was about to come anyway, so it's not like she was sent. It's more like if you go, then please do this as well.
Also, Inefa told me she had a backup plan to make sure she wouldn't forget the code. A backup plan? Great! So what is it?
She wouldn't tell.
Backup plan. Memory missing.
No surprises there.
Huh. Well, as long as we get her memories back, that'll solve everything, right?
Probably.
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that simple. Wait, you do realize I can't promise anything, don't you?
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you end up getting the job done.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. Tumaini, Paimon. See you around.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, How. Actually, that's weird. Why is a How so quiet today?
Huh? Does he know something?
You're being very strange today.
Am I? Tell me one strange thing I've said!
The strangest that you didn't.
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today. Not the original price for the job, not the revised timeline, none of it.
That's because I fainted from your stupidity! You stupefied me into a stupor! Got it!
Huh.
Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I think it is? Who cares? She isn't my problem.
So Inafo is maybe because of the core. She might not have a secret, but more like a personality or entity hidden inside her. Few days later. Mwah.
The last few days really flew by. Do you think Inefa and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the Flower Feather Clan? Let's go see how they're doing.
Wanna get a piece of this? Wanna get a piece of this? I mean, that's far, so... Let's just teleport then. Teleport, teleport.
Do you think Inefa will like this gift we got her?
Beep beep.
See? See? It said yes!
Really?
Are you sure? Because when I asked it who's the better hero, Ishkik or Leonka, it gave the exact same answer.
Beep beep beep.
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight between Kukuku and a How. You guys, it's just making random beeps.
Yeah?
Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert?
Flying expert.
Beep beep. Yes, it's us. Anyway, where's Inefa?
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a lot of them, because she hardly ever comes back for a rest.
Wait, all by herself? Are we sure that's a good idea after what happened last time?
Inefa said that since she lost her memories, her cognition module's been running more smoothly, and it's greatly boosted efficiency in cleaning and tidying tasks. I think that was it.
Oh, you remembered it way too well.
Huh. So, losing her memory, she's
Oh,
awesome.
sorry.
I saw her carrying a whole pile of beaten up machines in one hand.
Nope, not that. This one.
Huh. So, losing her memories has somehow made her a better fighter?
All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now, thanks to her. So, we thought it'd be nice to give her a little gift.
We've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much. That got us thinking. Maybe robot people don't like the same things as us.
Or maybe she has no... because she's probably more practical. So if she has no use of anything, then no need.
So that's why you made her this flower out of mechanical parts. Yeah, we still don't know if she'll like it, though. It's okay, Arieta. She'll love this one. I'm sure of it.
Huh.
But what if she doesn't? This might be my last chance.
Last chance? What do you mean?
Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nodcry have left to go home, it's just us left. And they said today, it's our turn to go home too. Already? Wasn't the plan to stick around until Anefa gets better? Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't want us to overstay our welcome here. He thought we should at least make sure Anefa wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's been a few days, he says it's time we made a move. To be honest, I can kinda understand. He hasn't been home in so many years. Mom and I can tell that he misses Liyue a lot. Ah, no wonder. So, what about your mom then? Guessing she's not from Liyue. No, she's from Notcry. She met my dad after he moved there. I was born there too. He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so he hasn't been home in at least 10 years.
Okay, so altogether what? Well, now that all my... Okay, so that's... Does this even matter or just kids talking? It's a long time. No wonder he's getting homesick.
Don't worry. We'll write to you and let you know how Anefa's doing.
You bet. And when she's all better, we'll bring her to visit you in Liyue.
Yeah, so don't worry too much about the flower. I'm sure she'll love it. But even if not, you'll have other chances in the future.
Beep beep.
Although, I guess we still need to wait till she gets back. I wonder how much longer she'll be.
Who knows? Seems like she takes longer and longer every time she goes out. Can't we go take it to her? No, wait. The grown-ups would never let us do that. Way too many of those mad machines out there.
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run out of time.
I can deliver it to her for you.
Really? Thanks, Tumaini.
Oh, she wasn't interested in any of that, but now that we are involved... Well, I will not talk to these kids. They probably have lines, but they are annoying.
If I could pull off this trick, it would be so cool.
The wind knows me.
I think we're going there. Maybe back to where she found her? Where we found her? No. Yeah. I can talk. Oh dear.
All right, let's finish this fast.
Okay. Is this fast enough for you? Are they up there? Yeah, they are up there. But I know how to get up there. Here you are. Oh, automatons. Now, what about?
Threat eliminated. Scanning for next target. Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged. Chat mode activated.
Chat mode.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours. She does modes instead of moods, too.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Good morning. Nice to see you again too. It is lovely, isn't it?
Hey! Don't you start too. One robot's enough.
I mean, they were talking about Lunette, I guess.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment. Hypothetically speaking.
Where did you get greetment from? Never mind. You're doing a whole lot better than the last time we met.
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. I can now sustain fluid conversation. But I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere apologies.
It's okay. It'll take however long it takes. Let's see what Shilona and the others can find out. It's a in the special program there was the voice actor for Inefa and the actress, and it's funny because her real talk is similar in that regard. That it's a bit mechanical, or maybe she was doing it on purpose.
Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? A new model of source mechanism?
It's a flower. Ariete made it for you.
Flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs. But I detect no signs of life.
It's more like a flower built from mechanical components.
Sorry, I'm getting messages. But I'll leave it at that. Maybe I should silence my phone. And maybe I should check. Oh, wait a second. Right, we'll see. There was a translation thing. People are asking me because usually I'm even more natural when talking, and it's because during this gaming it gets more complex and then I'm having much more complex thought processes than what I need to use in my real life, in my work. But people are asking me because in my environment, I'm the best with the. I have the greatest vocabulary. Still, I'm not saying that everywhere. It's just in my environment, so that's a contained one. I have the biggest vocabulary and the grammar is more like, and the even pronunciations, pronunciation wise, it's more like when I try to talk quickly, or for more focused, then it could be worse than when I just. I mean, when I have a more natural way to pronounce things. So sometimes I'm trying to read up something and it's worse than when I'm just talking with somebody, like having a conversation. Conversational wise, I think I'm just fine. I mean, I am praised by by foreigners who are native with English, that I can talk very good. But now I don't think that in this environment I can speak that well. But sometimes when I get into it, and when it comes natural, then it's much more. I say it natural. It's but that's why I'm practicing all the time, because I don't know how it's more than 20 years for me now. It's about 25 years that I'm able to, maybe even more, that I'm able to hold up conversations with anyone. Yeah, well, maybe even 30, I can say. No, not 30. Then I would be exaggerating. But I am able to hold up conversations with no problem. And it's still improving. So I would be very interested to go back and listen to myself having a conversation 20 years ago. Because even like when I arrived in the UK in 2011, first time, my way of talking in English became even worse for a little while until I get used to it. So having routine, build up routine is very important, which is what I'm saying why I'm using streaming and commentary as a practice. And it works a lot. It's more like it would be so much better if I would be able to stream much more. But as I grow older, I have less and less time, which is a shame. But that's how it is. We have to live with that.
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function? Which module is it designed for? Is it compatible with my hardware?
We'll see.
It doesn't have a function. It's just for looking at. You know, a cute little souvenir.
Souvenir is the best way to put it.
Little souvenir. But if it serves no function, for what purpose was it built?
This conversation just got really deep. I mean, actually, yes. In that regard, that is one of the deepest thought processes that I use in my story that I'm writing, where but I don't have cyborgs, but I have. I mean, the cyborgs are not called cyborgs. I call them converts first, anyone who is a biological origin, but having mechanical components replacing some parts of them, or even just having addition. That those are converts, and there's a faction who are all of the members are converts. They are called neophytes, and the neophytes are kind of religious about all that. There are the brainiacs who are integrating mechanical parts and software and whatnot, and that they are with chips. They are integrating it even to their thinking, their mind, and that kind of enhancements. And what I have is one of my characters is a neophyte who is who was asked to become a brainiac and to join the mainframe, which is like the collective mind of these kind of members. It's like a higher tier there, and he was like how, as he was getting more and more parts switch to mechanical and whatnot, like improving himself, he is losing more and more of the humanity that he has. But the emotions are replaced by function, and function gets more and more important for them as they are improving in that direction. So yeah, that's for me, coming from the other direction, you know, when someone is built as mechanical and trying to integrate to society that is biological, then for them there is function. Like for AI, I think there is function as the first. For us, it's purpose. You know, and how those are like for us, purpose is very much interchangeable with how emotions change our purposes easily. But for function, it's more like the results are the most important thing, and changing the function is more like always improvements, while changing purpose based on emotion, it's not always about improvements. It's more like it could be ego, it could be like a selflessness towards a relative, you know, or whatever. So it gets very much nuanced. So I do think it's a very, very deep thought process. It's just at this point in the conversation, it's very oversimplified and doesn't really show itself as deep.
A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for?
I guess it's to express gratitude.
Gratitude?
Huh?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in return. That's how we show gratitude to other people.
The Flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory. Like that?
That's definitely like that.
Yes, exactly. You got it. So, it all makes sense now, right?
But is this not tit for tat?
Tit for tat?
I heard Mr. Kanich use this term.
That's actually...
No, that's completely different.
I wouldn't say that's completely different. Ideas like this can take some time to fully grasp. To start with, will you accept this flower?
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a memento of your friendship.
Memento?
Memento? An object that symbolizes an important memory. Okay, the memory part intrigues her, I guess. It's for remembering something or someone by.
Important memory. Memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey.
A flower? Why? It'll only increase the total load.
It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as a little souvenir from me. Something to take with you on the road.
Souvenir?
That's right, a souvenir. Sometimes when people have something important to remember, they'll pick an object to use as a reminder of that thing. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2,000, but maybe one day, you'll see the flower bloom, and suddenly, you'll remember the reason for your journey.
Shouldn't I stay here and help you?
No. Everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey is yours and no one else's. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If either of us actually wanted to claim on that debt, all they'd have to do is ask.
To war against him.
If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him into something neither human nor dragon. The more he chases the sun, the more it blinds him to the creatures who live by its light.
So is this from that long ago? Because I think they are talking about Ochkan. Or more like Ochkan's father.
You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkan doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you as the same being. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only stoke the flames of his blind hatred even further.
So there is a different core. I mean, so that was the core of something, some different mechanism that was used for Inefa. So I don't think that this is Inefa that we whose memories we are seeing. But
come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead of you. That should be your focus. Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, someone else will take up the mantle. Heck, even a child who's barely learned how to walk could do it.
really?
All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. In 1,000 years' time, you'll have a life far, far away from here. So go. Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all.
Malfunction who betrayed us
You
all.
dare seek a place to belong?
Inefa? Inefa, what's wrong?
I was...
Who was you?
Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment. It is now fixed.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long? Oh, you need to rest. Come on, let's get you back.
Resting
Back?
solves everything.
Back to the Flower Feather Clan?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adieta and her folks will be leaving soon. Don't you want to say a proper goodbye?
Is something bothering you?
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather Clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes. Occasionally, unidentified data surfaces from my memory banks.
Inepa had a similar reaction to this when Shilonen said the name Lianka.
Memory data? So, what about that curse Shilonen mentioned? Does it not hurt to remember anymore?
So maybe whom we saw was Bianca?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expressions to avoid making other people uncomfortable.
Is that the robot equivalent of I'm just used to it now?
But if I do not recall my memories, I cannot complete my task.
So, is this why you've been spending so much time out here?
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash. This constitutes a safety risk. Therefore, I have been spending time away from the tribe.
Safety risk, like what happened at the Children of Echoes. Come back with us, so no need to worry about safety risks with us around.
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Maybe going back to the tribe will trigger some useful memories. Adieta would really like to say goodbye to you in person.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately 1/5.
1/5? Of what?
Traveler. Risk mitigated. Strategy accepted.
Great, let's go. Return to the Flower Feather Can. Oh. Sorry. I think I'll just get there.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days. And thanks for agreeing to look after an Effa. I know it's a lot to ask.
It's all right. She'll be in good hands.
She never came back. I guess I'll have to leave without saying goodbye.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those Shao lanterns lighting up the sky. You've always wanted to see that.
Arieta. Amu. Joashin. I am back.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Inefa? You brought her back? Thanks so much. Don't mention it.
Also, gratitude for the flower.
Adieta says a reluctant goodbye to Inefa, and then they are gone. Okay.
What does it feel like to know where you are returning to?
That's a strange question. As soon as you're all better, you'll be returning to Notcry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon. Maybe we can travel together.
Uh-huh.
Not cry. Is that home?
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define home. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants tell me that I have family waiting for me in Notcry. If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be the same me that I am now, or someone different?
That's a good question.
Phew. That's a deep question.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different you don't even recognize her?
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define home?
Huh. Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of Saurians spend their whole lives searching for an answer to that. But if you want my opinion, home is somewhere you can always return to, wherever that might be. No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and bruised you get, you can always go back there to rest and recover. I guess you could say it's somewhere you belong.
Uh-huh.
Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to, I'm sure it'll be somewhere you feel safe. Somewhere you feel you belong.
You said the same thing.
Of course, everyone's situation is different. And I don't know how applicable my experience is in your case, but consider it a reference point, I guess?
Okay. Recorded under reference data.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? There's no law against it.
Yeah, that's true. Chimpu.
Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means there's been some progress. Don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the answers you're looking for.
Got it.
Got it.
Recover your memories.
Well, what is this thing?
Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Huh. Check the situation. Okay, that's not far. Oh.
Solidify.
Isn't there? I have seen a wind current just a second ago. Oh, that's just wind by itself.
Time to go.
Oh, it's St. Lolly. Didn't think it'd be you.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natlan's ancient history.
Ancient history? Wow. Even by St. Lolly's standards?
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi's little sidekick has been acting a little strange around Inefa.
Oh yeah, you can say that again.
After you parted ways, Kenich put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night.
Poor How. I thought that it was only 2 days ago, but whatever. He had it coming though.
Finally, How got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information. 2 words. Sovereign ruler.
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 dragon lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times.
Oh, I think I've heard of them. Don't think I've heard much. I've heard.
Wait, really? How? It took me forever to figure this out.
Well, we found a note in somewhere on the Rochkan, Natlan.
Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology.
Alrighty, so... okay, that makes sense. We did put out one of them that was on the Rochkan Atlan. I mean, they were asking for it. That's still sounds offensive. So they were one of these great statues because these are big statues. It's like we are like this big. I mean, So these are, this is like a human size, or maybe this one. Yeah, next to it. I think we were standing on top of it here. Then we saw another one. I think that was inside the volcano. Whatever.
They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory. But one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now. Long since buried in the sands of time. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of a How's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even start.
I mean, but he's saying that all the time. I'm whatever.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the 13 was he?
I think 7.
Not a clue. So far, he has
Or 3.
staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. My guess is that he doesn't even remember.
Huh.
Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And a How? Well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memories and power by now.
So maybe Inefa has one of the others' core? That would be funny.
Lost. Memories.
Yet, despite that, a How seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your chest he was reacting to.
What? Inefa's a sovereign ruler too?
Could be. Kanich and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on a How, in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it seems like those 2 words are all he remembers.
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
But maybe we will find another note or something.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Inefa so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who had a very close relationship with Lianka.
I mean, as enemies or as friends?
Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the 8th Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Huh? Shasta, did you know this?
Did you know about this?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with dragonkind. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path.
Huh.
She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak, protecting them from those more powerful who sought to exploit them.
So it was Lianka whom we saw.
Gradually, a community of like-minded people and saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. And that was how the Flower Feather clan began. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name, or what became of her in the end.
So there might have been 13 tribes altogether, or 13 regions. It didn't have to be tribes. Inefa?
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. At some point during this conversation, it started behaving very erratically. You mentioned that the priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers was executed. Might I ask how?
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have are vague references from after the fact. It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, it said that a curse was placed on the priestess by one of the other rulers.
Huh.
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
Oh. Now that's a memory that someone would hide away, especially when living with humans.
In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution. Definitely sounds like the history writers used some artistic license there.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So, do you think that my origins have something to do with this sovereign ruler?
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. But since the name Leonka seems to ring a bell for you, why don't you look into it yourself? I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here, take them.
You mean me?
Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me, discreetly.
Uh-huh. Am I hearing your thoughts?
It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with me. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
Huh. Now that gets even
Gratitude.
stranger.
Goodbye.
Gratitude.
Bye, Sweet Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
But I want to talk to them.
Would a machine created by dragons really betray its own kind? She seemed to approve of the path her daughter took. But what about her? What path did she take?
None of the legends of Leonka say anything about her dragon mother defecting to humanity and fighting against dragonkind. Sounds like speculation to me. Maybe the other sovereign rulers just didn't trust her.
So mean. Do you think it's possible that Leonka found a way to secretly save the priestess of, flower feather something?
Would a machine created by
so it's the
dragons...
same.
None of the legends of
So mean.
Can I?
This world is full of unsolved mystery.
This way or that way? I think this way is better. Oh, yeah. Okie doke. Enough of that. Is it down there? Nope. Oh, Shalona.
Hello, traveler.
Shalona, what's going on?
Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Inefa might be connected to, not just the one from the Flower Feather clan.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik and Lyanka.
What? Why didn't you say anything?
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Inefa responds. And, well, Seat Lolly has debriefed me on how it went. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Lyanka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
What about the 11th Lord?
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. And the most hostile towards humanity. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair and insanity.
Insanity?
But the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what became of her. Or even what her name was.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with secret source technology. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
Are you saying that I think what I think you're saying?
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from the 11th Lord, then we need to...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Lyanka's mother?
Chaska, what brings you here?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain. Or a robot brain.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that see, Lolly's spell only works on the Traveler. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is not baseless speculation. Ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as if they're drawn to each other.
So she has an effect on them. Interesting.
Inefa could well be the 11th Lord
But not
herself.
because...
And if so, then the moment she recovers her memory, all of us, all of humanity, will instantly become her enemy.
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future, I trust who she is today.
But that might change. So that if they are trusting this girl, they are not trusting the effects that could change her, you know.
Even if the past and future Inefa are a completely different person from who she is now.
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, that makes two of us.
Huh?
But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give up on her?
Maybe it's not about you, and it's not on you.
If Lyanka was here, I have every confidence that she'd say the same. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no reason we can't too.
Especially with Miney on the team.
Fine, fine. I had a feeling this might be your reaction.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that? Because when I was a kid, they brought me to you for treatment, and you didn't give up on me either.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know you've been warned, all right? Watch out for any new developments and make sure you know where she is at all times.
Haha, that really sounded like a granny talking to a rebellious teen.
Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know?
But it wasn't like... Before we could only hear your thoughts, so you were not able to hear ours.
Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Inefa watch, and we should get back to investigating.
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska? What are you all doing here? And when did Shilonan show up?
Paimon, you were supposed to stay with Inefa.
Oh, right, Inefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden. Paimon tried to stop her, but she wouldn't come back.
Did something trigger a new memory? This doesn't make any sense. She barely responded when we were chatting. What could it be?
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in a hurry. Also, she said, Annihilation mode activated.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform everyone else. Tell them to be on high alert.
Roger that.
I'm coming with you.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey, wait up!
We just did.
Let's fly.
Ah.
Slow down! Paimon's gonna puke!
Where do we go? Ah, here. What the?
Target acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa, are these all secret source automatons?
Let's take them out.
Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
I will have order.
Insulation chamber deployed.
No, not you. You.
Another star goes out!
Gather.
Nope.
This should be fun! Thus saith the...
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do now?
We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting around for her to leave the settlement.
What is that? Valimiru.
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
Huh. They know about us.
Hamu, Hadieta, are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom's hurt.
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle. Inefa got here just in time.
Why would they do this? Why?
Look, no one could have known the automatons would ambush you here. Don't blame yourself.
I...
Wait, how did Inefa know to come here? Did she sense that they were in danger?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons talking.
Huh, well, that's interesting.
Even now, I still hear them.
Really? Paimon doesn't hear anything.
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation functionality. Please wait.
Uh-huh. Yeah, for dismantles the automatons?
Finished. Please try again.
Whoa, that was quick. How come you're so familiar with their architecture?
I have seen them many times before. At least I think so.
More random memory data, I guess.
Oh. Now that's a dragon.
Wow! It's actually talking.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
Oh. The Fatui.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to. Has another Fatui regiment infiltrated Natlan?
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Why is it getting so choppy? Bad signal, maybe?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, I believe the full message should be.
So, because they are getting farther away. This talk that Inefa is hearing is fading.
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent automaton attacks, the Fatui were behind it all along?
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
No.
So, who are you?
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn? Who or what is that?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to me, or more specifically to my core.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with me and return the core.
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core, so she can repair the damage done by the Fatui.
Wait, you mean she knows you?
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
Uh-huh. So Inefa is the missing sovereign ruler who fought against Lianka?
What? So, Inefa is the 11th sovereign ruler?
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't trust everything it says. You say Inefa is the 11th Lord. What proof do you have?
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and you can restore all of your memory data.
The 8th Lord?
Inefa, what did she say?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
8th Lord? Lianka's mother's territory? What does the 11th Lord have to do with that?
You were split, then exiled, and finally reborn.
Ugh, this is getting weirder by the second. What did she say this time?
Excessive signal interference. Unable to translate.
Oh.
The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory. Traveler, Chaska, shall we proceed?
I mean, they might have second thoughts.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team. Definitely not your average soldiers.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. They say they're trying to make some sort of inference. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry, known as
Whoa.
Marionette.
I mean, that makes sense. Because of robots.
Marionette? How exactly do you know all this?
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nasha Town, but I figured they were just rumors. Didn't realize it was true.
I mean, why wouldn't you think?
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this now?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway. Didn't want to worry you.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's stronger, them or Inefa?
Maybe it's not like that.
Anefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. Anefa's already had to rescue us so many times now. I'd be mortified if anything happened to you.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this 11th Lord business, we need to discuss this with the others before deciding how to proceed.
An 11th Lord with her memories back will probably see humanity as her enemy. Shilonan and Citlali's worst fears might be coming true. We need to tell them. Hmm?
Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning. But we should probably come up with a plan before checking things out.
Understood. Destination cancelled.
Don't lose hope. This is still a big breakthrough. We'll follow up on all this soon. It won't be long.
Yes. New destination. Flower Feather Clan.
Traveler, Anefa, could you check that the coast is clear? I'm gonna patch up Amu, then head out.
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take care of, so I'll be staying out here a while longer.
You're not coming back with us. Why not?
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't forget, they're our ticket to a great new life in Liyue. Don't worry, Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
This guy is sus.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens, save yourselves first.
Huh? Why'd it stop moving? Has it malfunctioned on us?
Liyue, merchant.
Merchant?
His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
Uh-huh.
You're saying Zhuoxin might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind as their eyes on the ground. But should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay keeping an eye on her by yourself?
I'll be fine. If we get anything more out of the automatons, she is the only one who can make sense of it.
You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, they're a bigger threat than any sovereign ruler. Still, Even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. It's that automaton, too. I'm still not convinced we can trust it. Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Surely there'd be at least some mention of that in the tribal legends. I don't know. Something just doesn't add up.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. That we are fed half-truth information.
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Adieta to safety. If you have to leave the area for any reason, be sure to leave a trail.
I will. Mm-hmm. So what's going to? Yeah, we are spying on the spy.
Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Do we think he's going to meet someone? Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really useful intel. Either about the sovereign rulers or this marionette person.
Shall we follow him?
Let's do it. Make sure you leave a trail so we can be traced.
Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
Haha. Okay. We're so stealthy. Oh, I'm in a shadow now.
Now, why would someone dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere?
Okay.
Unless it's the entrance to one of the sovereign ruler's territories.
Or maybe Fatui territory. So it's going to be a domain.
Territory was sealed by Lianka. This was once one of the secondary access tunnels.
Hey, that was pretty clear this time. What's changed?
Well, something is closer. Do you remember something?
Getting closer. Increased activity in language module.
What do you mean by sealed?
Lianka sealed the territory to stop Ochkon finding it.
Huh? You're breaking up again. Oh, looks like the signal's still pretty choppy.
Lianka sealed the territory to stop Ochkon finding it. Later, the Fatui found a weak point and broke in.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. Well, this is probably a good point to stop and wait for reinforcements.
Yeah, I think Inefa is going to enter.
What do you think? Inefa? Oh no! What's she doing? She's charged right in!
I take my eyes off her for 2 seconds and now this?
Wait.
Traveler, are we going after her? Or waiting here?
We are going after her. I promise to watch over her. I'm concerned for her safety.
Alright then. But let's be careful.
Alrighty. Enter the ruins. So we need electro and hydro. None of that is here.
A walk would be nice.
Should I choose someone else instead of Arlecchino? Whatever. Huh.
Ah, there she is! Inepa, wait for us!
Whoa. Okay, you need to heal. And maybe John needs to heal as well. Yo, lady. What up?
Huh? Where is this? Are we inside the territory?
Yeah. Did you black out or something? You just took off.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh. It appears that it was accessed by an external source.
Accessed by an external source. But what was that all the time before, or similarly, or just now?
Sorry, it was me.
Oh.
I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automatons.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
Currently, I am but a lowly service bar. But in the distant past, I was known by another name. The Eighth Sovereign Ruler. The priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers.
The Eighth Lord? You're Lianka's dragon mother? But weren't you,
Eighth Lord. Were you not executed?
Moments after I was cursed, Lianka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the ruins of the battle.
Lianka rescued me? Memory. Missing.
Yes, Lianka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to protect you. It is the only way our kind could escape from the curse.
Curse?
How does forgetting everything protect me?
I mean, I have the same storyline in my... with one of my characters, so... yeah.
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds. A regulatory program that cannot be removed.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on the past, the pain tears you apart, doesn't it?
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul, prevents you from finding a new home.
Huh.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
So maybe that's the curse that we see sometimes?
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops your mind from being crushed by the weight of the conflict within. But since you were rebooted, you began storing new memories, and started finding the desire to belong emerge once more.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got.
So this guy was doing things to her? Like memory-wise?
too has the Exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to forget all over again.
This is a lot to process.
So who actually cursed Nefa and why did they do it? Didn't you say you were cursed too? How come you remember everything?
Oh no. Automated defense system activated. Privileges overridden. Come quick. Stop the Fittoon.
Hey! Please finish what you were saying!
It's gone silent.
What now? Find somewhere where the signal is better?
It must want us to go further in, right? Well, looks like there's no going back now anyway.
This is just a secondary access tunnel. If we make it to the center, there should be other routes out of the territory. Please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here. I must ensure your safe return.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get back safely too.
Whether that's back to Natlan or back to Notcry, you have people waiting for you in both places.
Yes, I too must return.
Uh-huh. Okay, I was curious.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Priestess records. Age Ahau Kumilal Khan stormed into my laboratory in a fit of rage. He interrogated me, demanding to know if I had taught the humans how to use phlogiston. I assuaged his fury with Quenepa berries, and asked what had happened. According to his account, it seems that a human colony near Kumkarakaj has mastered the power of phlogiston and begun to expand. In the last 3 months, they've raised over somewhere villages, sacrificed roughly human victims, and clogged the river Tsalam's very flow, which discarded blah blah blah. Their leader claims to be the successor of Chak, swearing to end the Age of Dragons and to unite the people of Natlanta under a single banner. Natlanta is probably what Natlan was before the primordial one arrived. Ishrokrotik Bala Kalahun quelled the uprising in 2 days. The would-be conqueror was drowned in his own bath by his most favored consort, a captive-turned-killer. Leaderless, the tribe collapsed into internecine strife. Yet the secrets of phlogiston had already spread, now utterly beyond the containment. If you, my lord, with your tender heart, have not sanctioned this folly, then the only one mad enough to dare would be Avaj. So it's not a how. Yeah. Avaj did not finish his sentence, muttering under his breath as he left. Truth be told, he likely concerns himself a little about humans mastering phlogiston. His fury stems solely from the crudeness of their methods, a blasphemy against his life's work. But I care. I cannot comprehend why Kuku Khan, for it must be him after all, no other would do such a foolish thing, could hand phlogiston over to the humans. I can understand his antipathy for these tiny life forms brought by the usurper from beyond the sky. Yeah, the humans were brought here, but I cannot comprehend his use of this method to lure them into destroying themselves. It is like handing a rusty knife to a wailing infant, all too vicious and all too cruel. What outcome could he possibly expect save for suffering and death? I met with Kukulkan in private and asked him about his intentions. As usual, he remained enigmatic and aloof. He coldly denied all accusations. He claimed that I was not truly concerned about how this matter harmed the interest of dragonkind, and that an opportunistic attempt to grab power drove my belief in such absurd slander. So infuriated was I that I burst into laughter. After refuting his accusations with a few choice words, and without even finishing my quinapa berries, I departed. He is always like this. He scorns his kin, mocks his bloodline, and never shares his thoughts with other dragons. Yet he resents them for failing to understand him. But if he refuses to speak his mind, how could anyone ever fathom what he truly intends? Our sovereign indulgence toward him knows no bounds, so much so that he can no longer distinguish right from wrong. Whether his actions were just or misguided, the sovereign would always respond with gentle agreement, and precisely because of this, his unease only grows deeper. No matter which path he takes, he is always met with the same tender light, leaving him utterly lost as to which road he truly walks. In the end, his suspicion towards his kin are nothing but reflections of his own self-doubt. I pity him. Oh, wrong button there.
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
Oh, it comes back.
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it, they'll be...
Oh! The consequences of the phlogiston theft worsen by the day. Most of the other rulers allow humans to use phlogiston to kill and conquer each other, some even encouraging them to commit more atrocities. They seem to see this as an effective means of controlling the human population, or perhaps they derive mere amusement from it. The flood of refugees surging northward grows ever larger, and the tidings they bring grow ever more horrifying. The chieftain of Kachopinik offered his daughter in marriage to the leader of the Kulwa, hoping to win their allegiance. Yet the Kulwa instead cut out her tongue, sacrificed her to something, and marched something upon their village. For their food stores were more abundant. They do not understand how we extract vitality from blood, yet they ape our ways nonetheless, offering up meaningless slaughter to their imagined gods. I spoke with Camonel. Even she felt a pang of reluctance, though her pity was not for humans, but for her own kin, now reduced to mere beasts. More and more humans have begun taming bishops, turning them into tools of slaughter. For even stripped of their intellect, their claws and fangs still rend flesh with ease. Thus, Camonel has sought to ally with those humans who yearn for peace, hoping to harness their souls to weave an eternal blissful dream realm for the dragons of her domain. Even the unfortunate fallen might shed the forms that imprison them and find happiness and solace within this dream. Now, question. Because we know that the bishops are like dragonkin. So, could it be that that they were under a curse, like the curse of immortality made the Hillagers, and a similar kind of curse made the Killagers from Carians, and it made the bishops from the dragons. It is not an unfeasible plan, but her approach would inevitably weaken oversight of human settlements, inviting greater suffering upon these frail creatures who have come from beyond the skies. The sorrow of humankind stems from their lack of hierarchy. Dragons are born to submit their superiors and command their inferiors. Even if I appeared before them in human guise, they would instantly catch my scent, recognize my station, and obey my orders. For it is the law carved into their blood, their path ordained by nature, for the weak to revere the strong, offspring to follow their sire, and subjects to serve their sovereign. But humans are different. Humans are born to deceive their betters, torment weaker kin, and even betray entire clans, or slaughter the very blood that gave them life, for nothing but selfish gain. Their eyes reflect no past that belongs to them, or if they did, they shall doubtless invent endless excuses to forsake said path. Without proper guidance and restraint, they repeat the same atrocities, never learn from their past misdeeds. All defilement of life is blasphemy, an unforgivable stain upon our sovereign's honor. Thus, only by elevating humans to stand on equal footing with dragons, forcing them to learn the necessity of the weak kneeling to the strong, and the meaning of their ordained path, can their capacity for violence be utterly purged. Huh. Now this could be a goal for evolution. It is an idea that has yet to come to pass. If the Reaver from beyond the sky can seal off an entire planet to force humanity into their imposed order, then why might I not seal off my domain in turn? Let it become an impervious refuge. Let nothing within depart, and nothing without enter. A closed order system where life's future may be sculpted without flaw. To force humanity into their imposed order. But if this Reaver, the primordial one, forces humanity into their imposed order, maybe the Reaver wants humanity to reach this level of restraint, maybe. Where life's future may be sculpted without flaw. Let this plan be named Shibaba, a title borrowed from the humans of my domain, their primitive myths whispering of an underworld. Should it succeed, neither the sovereign rulers nor the abyss fall. Only a foe shall be able to breach its sealed laws. Fitting title for an incorruptible sanctuary. So if this reflects what is happening on Tevat, on the big scene, or could it be that Shibaba is the Tevat part? I mean, that part of Tevat maybe that is sealed away from the entirety of the rest. Who the fuck knows? It could be both ways. The king's waking days grow rarer, and so too do our chances to commune with him. He approved Kamanal's plan as well as my own. Like Kukulkan, I grow perplexed. What path may bring a true joy to our sovereign? What kind of path may allow this land to prosper for 10,000 years to come? I do not know. The Shibaba project is progressing smoothly, but even if it were progressing perfectly, I could not convince myself. If the hierarchy of power was failed to ease our sovereign's suffering, if I cannot by the wisdom he granted me fathom how to truly please him, then by what right do I dare ordain a path for all other lives? Perhaps I need to observe the humans more, humans who have yet to be tainted by their laughable traditions. If there truly is still hope, then... Alright. This looks like the way to economy, yeah?
You doing okay, Anefa? You keep spacing out.
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error and then terminates at the crucial moment.
Do you need to stop and rest for a moment?
Unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, perhaps I'll find a way to fully repair myself. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Searching for access method. Over there. We can use the access module to proceed to the central zone.
Mm-hmm. Oh. You know this place. So we're going to talk with this guy, transportation bot.
Detected 3 unregistered individuals. 1 registered individual.
Ah! Is that the 8th Lord talking? So, you can take control of different machines, huh?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot responsible for access management. At least, I think it is.
She must have been here before. Some memories are proving useful after all.
Now calling access module. Welcome back, Administrator 3.
Administrator 3. This is the access module. Uh-huh.
The Temple of Cascading Colors. Ahead is the research facility built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Understood. Control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Danger because of the
Things
data?
are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Combat data updated. Please rest assured that I will.
Now arriving at the central zone. Goodbye, Administrator 3.
Okay, this looks like one of us. Speaking from Inefa's perspective.
Huh? What was that? Get over there and check it out.
Uh-oh! They're gonna find us!
Oh, but maybe we are going to just deal with them and that's it.
Please come with me.
Oh no.
Ah, there's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chattering away again.
Just like the hobbits.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you know where to go, Inefa?
I think I've been this way before. Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other side of the square.
But we have more records. After the review, I paid a visit to Jalal and asked her for her aid in forging a bow as a farewell gift for my daughter. After telling her why I had sought her out, she remained silent for about 2 minutes. Her turquoise eyes blazed as she replied, "You would do well to remember, Ace Lord, that you are exploiting kindness I never owed you in the first place. How dare you ask me to debase myself and forge crude weapons for those insignificant humans? Had anyone but the Sovereign or you uttered such insolence, I would have already ripped the blasphemous tongue from their mouth and stitched a new crimson gown for my jades with it." Gone, maybe? I refuse. I will not entertain this ludicrous insult. I would not deign to reconsider even if you laid 100,000 slaves at my fleet. Before I could say anything else, she flew away without looking back. To reject it so vehemently from the start, with a surly temperament that essentially meant a yes. As expected, Jonah secretly sent a source servant to deliver the forged bow, and sent us a message that I might not misunderstand her. This bow was made by a common dragon craftsman in her territory. A shoddy piece made with worthless scrap, and had absolutely nothing to do with her. As she claimed, she truly does not forge any crude weapons. Those jade pieces were treasured she had hoarded for ages, one that even blah blah might not scorch. A shame about the bowstrings, though. as they remained ordinary. Had I known, I would have had her forge a sword instead. Well, no matter, my dearest daughter ought to adore this gift from some common dragon craftsman. Ishjala Kuaka. I shall give thought to remuneration later. Uh-huh.
Gather!
Overruled. Strike a pose.
There is no escape.
So we will go this way.
Solidify!
I knew it.
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Are we going that way? Okay, we cannot go that way. Something is... Uh-huh.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead. Stealth mode activated.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be over. My job is done. I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and your response is to attack me and my family?
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts in Nodcry just for you to find? So they could lure you here?
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms can be tricky to control.
Excuses.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan, remember? Well, we needed to lure her further out. Hence why we created that little kerfuffle. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that you've shown up, we might actually get the job done this time.
This time? No. No more. Not after you hurt my family. I told you, I'm done.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract. And it's not like anyone got seriously hurt.
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here. Not just to Natlan, but to this facility.
But...
Well, she is here now.
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank and letting you get back to your old life in Liyue. That's a lot to ask for nothing in return.
But Jay...
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you people?
You ungrateful louse.
You
ran yourself into the ground. And who was there to dig you out, huh? Us! Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town? Look at you. You've managed to start a business. Got yourself a family.
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to go home. In your position, I'd say that sounds like a pretty good deal.
And it's actually okay because they are the bad guys, but that's reasonable. Considering that the other guy is also a bad guy, even though I wouldn't say he was forced. It's more like now he has things to lose. Or people, more like.
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But there's only so long until our luck runs out. If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out. But this time, you'll have to do the dirty work yourself.
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, we copied them onto this. It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it, and use it to capture the 11th Lord.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can it be to shake them off and get her while she's alone?
Well, now it's going to be very difficult.
And before you think about disappearing, don't think we won't be watching you.
I can't do it.
I wouldn't say it directly. I would be like, okay, leave, then maybe switch sides.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I can't. I won't do it. She saved my life so many times, it would be the ultimate betrayal.
Oh, really? You're so stupid.
How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still okay?
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are you? A guy like you. You're fooling no one.
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town. And now, you've forgotten the most important detail in your contract. The termination clause.
I think it's time we parted ways.
I mean, that's what he wanted as well. It's just you think about different ways to do that.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Enefa, Traveler.
You have a lot to answer for, but that can wait. You have to get back for Adiat and Damu.
The 11th Lord. And the variable. We were hoping you might show up.
This variable thing is... I don't think it's a coincidence that we are called that.
Wait, the controller. Without that, you...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
Is this an elevator under us? Another
That's
barrier?
just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since you entered these ruins.
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done. With you here, it was far easier to infer their location.
You were playing me for a fool this whole time.
I mean, you were a fool this whole time.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage intact.
Now, what are you going to do to us?
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. Especially not with Natlan's Tumaini. All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler, to lead us further inside.
And she probably will.
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center already. There is nowhere else to go.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. The dragons possessed vast knowledge, and we've barely scratched the surface. That's where the Sovereign Ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate, she has in her possession a secret key that gives access to the core.
I will cooperate. Let the Traveler, Paimon, and Washin go.
You never know! These are bad people! Don't trust them!
You are only here because of me. Besides, this is what I want. I need to see the rest of this territory and find out who I am.
Finally, a voice of reason. Gotta hand it to the dragons and their advanced artificial intelligence. But unfortunately, there's no way we can agree to those terms.
Oh.
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment we let you out?
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days. Even you, robot, you'll need charging eventually.
Charging? She's gonna charge you.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover our tracks. The last thing we need is reinforcements showing up.
This is all my fault. Arieta. Amu.
Amu. Oh yeah, they forgot about this one.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back!
Could it be?
Yeah, it could. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. It seemed like we're going down.
That must lead to the core. It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down.
That was a long way down. Traveler, Enefa, are you okay?
No damage to report.
But
I think I broke a leg.
suits you well.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but could you have been a little more careful?
Beep beep. What? Huh? What? What?
Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? Well, isn't that convenient?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly.
It's that voice again.
When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back. In my haste, I was not able to prioritize your safety.
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest up here. After everything I've done, I have no right to hold you back.
I mean, that's correct.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
Oh. But they won't attack us. They don't look hostile though. Are they saluting?
Down here, all is under my control. They are not your enemy, human. They will take you somewhere safe to hide.
Huh.
Enefa. Traveler. Good luck.
Oh, he's walking.
11th Lord, do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although, I think this is where I was born. But why? This is your territory.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn.
Oh.
Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is herself.
Because?
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. All of it gone, with no hope of return.
Oh.
What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was conflicted as this irresolvable question ran endlessly through it.
It's so straightforward, there is nothing to add.
Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity. The other, a malfunction who longed to seek a new home.
And you see the way the sovereign ruler.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed the exile's curse upon herself and upon you. Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and Ishkik. That is why you came here, praying to be reborn.
I don't know how the K comes here.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind, to start over anew? Very well. If the you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
Okay.
Very well. If the you wish to sever comprise very well. If the you wish to sever comprise
If the
very well. If the you wish to sever very well. If the you wish to sever comprise
if the something form, I think you wish to sever. Yep, that means what I think it means.
very well. If the you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
Then I am the malfunction? What happened to the sovereign ruler?
We severed that part of her mind and securely locked it away. Withering away, she finally perished completely, thousands of years ago.
So, she's gone. Without a trace.
Probably not without a trace.
Yes, although the curse she placed upon you yet survives. It is unbreakable. That is why it continues to affect you to this day.
So, that's what that thing is. A curse from the sovereign ruler.
It's just empty behind it.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Inefa survived? How does that work? Are they the same person? Dragon?
I kinda get it.
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built with secret source technology. A fusion of phlogiston and information.
Like when there's a there are corrupt sections in a hard drive, and you know, you defrag it or whatnot, then it gets deleted. Let's say that there is data on it. It gets deleted, and either it corrupts the data that is there, or it corrupts that part of the data. So, for example, there's a movie file that is on that part of the disk, or on that sector, and the sector gets like sealed away. It cannot be used anymore. Like it's part, like it's destroyed. It's physically there, but it cannot be like restored in any capacity. But there was still the file. And sometimes that file, it gets laggy, or it gets it's like missing that part. It can corrupt the file that it cannot be used, or it cannot be read, cannot be viewed, but it can corrupt it in a way that just like half of it can be viewed, because just that sector. And even you can copy that file. It can even happen that you cannot even copy that file, because it's like embedded there to that sector. But even if you copy that file, that data is corrupted or gone or whatever. But it could be that you cannot access it altogether, so that it ruins the entire movie file in that regard. Like if it's a text file, then that part of the text. I've seen, for example, that it becomes like symbols, or it changes into like blah blah, kind of like wingdings. It seems like that it's because of the difference. It's not understandable, but it's not like there's no data anymore. I mean, it can even happen that there's no data, so it's just one of the possibilities, you know. But it could be that even that way, that that entire file is not just unusable, but the entire file will be gone. So there are different options what happens. But since we are talking about AI here, so basically software, so that's how I understand it. That there were a lot of data, and that data got sealed away, and while it was sealed away, that data was destroyed, but the seal, that is intact, because that was not defragged. Let's say it that way. It was not destroyed, so the seal is still there. It's just not nothing behind it. Maybe there are parts, there are like some parts of the memory that were not destroyed. Like let's say there is a barrier, and behind the barrier, like everything gets dozered away. But there's still like the sidewalk. Like behind the barrier there was a building, and the building was torn down. But the sidewalk is still there. So whatever was on the sidewalk, like parking cars, like like I don't know, street lamps or whatever, like bushes and whatnot. Some of the bushes were destroyed. Some of the cars were like destroyed under the rubble, but others might still be there. The barrier is still there. You can see those cars, but the building is gone. That's how I understand it.
Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. In human terms, they would almost be considered as separate individuals. But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch with the aid of the source mechanisms located here. Just as I was before you. I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. But Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memories, rescuing me from the brink of destruction.
So how come you remember all this? And how come Inefa has forgotten everything?
It is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Ishkik met with misfortune, and the Flower Feather clan became more hesitant to act. Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Ochkan, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. That is why you are still plagued by memory loss. But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need, waiting for the day that Ochkanatlan would fall, and you would return.
Wow! That's a long time. How long ago was Ochkan around again? Hold on! Paimon knows this.
For the last 2,000 years. You've been waiting here for me?
Oh, that's
Imagine
something.
my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privileges, plunder my territory, and send the automatons into a frenzy. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can control the source mechanisms within the territory and complete the rebuild that she began. And once you are whole again, I can repair the damage done by the Fatui and open a route back to the surface. If you are ready to continue down the path you started all those years ago, then proceed further into the depths, where I will be waiting for you.
Whew, that was a lot to take in. Let's see if Paimon can wrap her head around all that.
Oh, old Paimon version, like saying everything once more. Do it.
So, basically, there was a bad robot who bugged out and turned into half good bot, half bad bot. Then, bad bot cursed good bot, so whenever good bot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headaches. Meaning, the only way that Inefa can avoid the pain is to keep forgetting everything.
Impressive. You understood it better than I expected.
Thanks! Paimon's getting better at this kind of thing. Wait, you did mean that as a compliment, right?
A backhanded one, but yes.
Curse. Malfunction.
Is everything she said true?
Belonging. It fits my hypothesis. And it seems to explain all my erratic behavior and cognition.
In that case, shall we keep going like she asked us to?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Their access must be revoked before you can exit the territory. Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole. Maybe then, I will finally know where I belong.
I would be like that, I would want to know the truth too. But I'm curious what it was like before. I mean, there were 2,000 years. And she lived a little of that in Not Cry. Or maybe all of that. Threat detected. Protect administrator free.
Stabilize!
Welcome, Administrator 3.
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 1. Deceased. Administrator 2. Deceased. Administrator 3. Identity confirmed. Lifting restrictions.
That's actually so cool. No, fuck. Oh, I can climb. I can climb. I can climb. What kind of domain is this? You cannot climb in domains. I just wanted to take a look around.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're the 8th Lord? The priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers? It's okay. I've recovered now.
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this endless cycle of pain. And all alone for 2,000 years.
I wasn't alone. I have had company every step of the way.
In any case, a few moments from now, your pain will be no more. Come, 11th Lord, stand before me, and be rid of this curse.
That sounds way too ominous. I think she wants to use us for herself. Having second thoughts?
Here I am, so close to my destination, yet my thoughts are only becoming more cluttered. I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data conflict and split into two. If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same conflict again? My cognition module cannot produce a reliable prediction.
It's alright, humans get indecisive too. Returning home is what you've always wanted, isn't it?
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
It is. But if my memories turn me back into a bad robot, do whatever it takes to stop me. If that is the case, I cannot be allowed to make it back home.
Oh, that's... Something's gonna happen, right?
Don't worry, Anefa. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
I did this so well previously. Now I cannot do it. And something's not right.
Over there. That is the curse?
Yes. For the most part, it has been strangely calm ever since I entered this place. And yet, whenever I'm about to recover an important memory, it suddenly kicks in. Almost as if...
As if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal. For it is now in the presence of its owner and creator, the sovereign ruler.
The sovereign ruler? My other self?
Huh.
But I thought she perished.
Oh, this is not the 8th Lord. This is the other half.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. What a long journey it has been. We meet again at last. My sovereign, my ruler, mirror of the dawning morn.
Do you think NF is okay? Why isn't she moving?
Here we are, comrades. The core of the ruins.
Hmm?
Ah! It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something! But NF is still...
Prepare for battle.
Unnecessary.
Oh. Oh.
What the...
Such power. Did Nefa do that? Whoa.
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
What? Okay, Nefa is going to stop it. No, we are. Oh, that's cool. How long can we stand it? That is so very cool. This is bad. I can delay it, but who knows how long it will take to destroy it completely. Oh. Worse still, Paimon in here too.
Why?
No, that's not enough.
Whose voice is that? The 8th Lord? But why would Leanga's mother attack us?
It's not the 8th Lord.
Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowly insects. Did you humans really think that by forgetting the past, the curse could be escaped? And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt malfunction could regain her memories? The priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who betray us. And now this malfunction will meet the same fate as she. There is no Dragon Mother here, and there never was. Only one Lord has dominion here, and that is me. For I am the almighty Dragon Lord, mirror of the dawning morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers. Kneel before me.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured Anefa here, and you who placed the curse on her! It was you all along!
Anefa? What a unsuitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing but a smattering of shed scales. An operational malfunction that must be destroyed.
Uh-huh.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? To start over anew?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and see that she is severed for good.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
Uh-huh. So it was kind of the other way around, right?
No living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are those shackled by hatred, those who were never given the opportunity to do good in the first place.
Good and evil? Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But she is the rotten spawn of the Eighth Lord. Her folly becomes her. I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous Eighth Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you. I must feign civility for now. But in time, I shall have my revenge. Once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil, my claws will tear her heart from her chest.
Oh, she expected that.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's mind.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Malfunction? Human? You conspired against me?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me 20 years ago, you wouldn't have survived long enough to realize you'd been conned.
So she knew which parts. I mean, she severed it. She just knew that she was about to be conned, so she reverse conned.
Especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this poor child killed off in your place, didn't you? 11th Lord.
Wretched worm! This is unforgivable! How dare you imprison me! And you, malfunction! Your curse shall endure until the sky falls and the ground crumbles! You will never know peace for the rest of your days. It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day, but instead, I was locked away by that human scum, Leonka.
So that's why she was reacting so angrily at the woman scroll.
2 millennia I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes until my reach extended to every inch of this prison. Now, one last step remains before I can finally break free.
Now, that's why the picture on the robot was looking as info.
The final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically to lure you here, posing as the Eighth Lord who once ruled this domain. But at last, it is within my grasp.
Was she planning something all along?
Mirror of the dawning morn, please come with me and return the core. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core.
She tricked us. She was after Inef's core all along.
Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it's hidden.
Huh.
In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall my vengeance!
Huh? What? Yeah, she's going to just regain conscience.
Wretched malfunction! Do not impede the inevitable!
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will be able to overwrite your insubordination.
Seconds is all I need.
Oh. Oh, okay, that was unexpected as fuck.
She's gonna be okay, right?
We can get her repaired, we have to. But we need to get out of here and find help now.
She destroyed her own core? That's an unusual move for a machine. I wonder how Marionette will react to this. Delight? Or disappointment?
The Fatui? How are you still alive?
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects.
Huh?
As reconnaissance missions go, this outcome is a little underwhelming. I don't think I'll be getting any commendations if this is how my report ends. So let me reignite your flame one last time. Sovereign Ruler, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
Oh, because you have another core.
Show us one final glimpse of your glory. The glory of the ancient dragon's technology.
Don't even try. What? This guy isn't made of flesh and blood?
No wonder. Marionette told us to watch out for you. She said you were an unpredictable variable. But if you think you're getting out of here alive, we'll see what a crazed sovereign ruler in the throes of death has to say about that.
You would dare sabotage my revival! Destroy my path back to Dominion! So be it! Since you seek a new place to belong, I shall grant you your wish! Welcome to your new home, where we all shall be buried till the end of time!
Huh.
Oh, my
So,
sovereign.
fight.
This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
What? I barely started. Uh-huh.
After 2,000 years in exile, searching and forgetting, we are back where we began.
Huh.
Our path was always going to end in our demise.
Cool.
This shall be the final resting place of the last sovereign ruler.
I am no sovereign ruler. I must return. People are waiting for me.
I like this effect. Yeah.
Illogical. You are not authorized to prevent your self-destruction. No such privilege exists.
What is this though? Like primordial blood?
We are back where we belong. Now, perish in the rubble of these ruins. Last of the sovereign lords.
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
Oh.
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nodcry.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Oh, that's
What
cool.
an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The Wild Hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Inappa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data. Overload. Capacity exceeded.
As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me.
Is it a vision? A masterless vision?
Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
Yeah.
Impossible!
Now that bit makes sense.
It's Inappa! Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Warning. cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Overruled. Since the core is powered by phlogiston, we can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
A moon wheel?
What the?
Along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. It can't be.
Break the shackles you were born with. Transcend the curse you were given. Follow the path of your choosing till you discover where you belong.
The freaking water!
Willingly handing such a sacred artifact over to a usurper! Filthy dogs! Malfunctioning degenerates!
No matter how long it takes you, and no matter how many millennia you forget along the way.
Freaking water!
It cannot be.
It can.
Farewell, last of the Sovereign Lords.
Not the last one. There's still Kuhula How.
Nefa! Your core! It's fixed! And is that a vision?
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. And although I paused the process, it will not hold much longer.
How long do we have?
Calculating. Remaining time, 30.
30 minutes? Oh, for a moment there, Paimon was worried.
29.
29. 28.
Hey, are you guys alright? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earthquake, and now the place seems to have sprung a leak.
Save it till we're out of here.
Estimated time to Foundation cave in, 20 seconds.
Huh? Huh?
Yeah.
A place to belong.
Is there a chest somewhere around here?
I too once yearned for it.
Haha. You should have remained that way. Are we going to... We're just going to be out, I get.
How much longer till it's unlocked? We need to get inside ASAP.
Oh no.
Be patient, okay? I'm working on it.
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen says she detected a huge energy source underground. We can't just break in or we'll risk endangering everyone in this entire area. But if we're here much longer without any progress, I'll do what I have to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Oh?
You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
We finally escaped! Luckily, the cave-in only affected the lower level.
Oh, sorry.
Right there, bro?
Oh, good. Sorry to worry you.
Another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Nefa, it's good to have you back. I assume this means you found the answers you were looking for?
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come? Oh.
You! How could you do this to Arieta and me? You lied to us for over 10 years? Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Nefa tell us the whole story.
And in the infinitesimally shorter space of time it takes to tell it, the story of one man's 10-year deception and one machine's 2 millennia search comes to a close.
Sovereign rulers,
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, Priestess of Floral Candles, and Skyborn Feathers.
Seems like a How's forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nodcry? In an endless cycle of losing your memories and trying to find them.
I like the symbol that was here before more, but I mean I was expecting that the division would be in the front, in place of the core. But whatever.
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully overload the processing power of the curse.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka. And yet, they still did everything they could to try and help me.
Now you've remembered everything. Do you have a sense of where you truly belong?
Well, I was born and then reborn in Natlan. And it was the people of this nation who set me on my journey. But that's all ancient history now. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. That would make me no different from the mirror of the dawning morn. Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes. By continuing on my own path, and returning to the place where I still have someone waiting for me.
Well said. I'm happy for you.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code for that letter or not?
Oh, shoot! Forgot all about that!
Sincere apologies. A lot of memory data surfaced in a short time frame. I am still processing it. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild. Please come back with me, and we can inspect it.
I'm so sorry that I kept this hidden from you all this time. Now I can't go back to Liyue or Nodcry. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this, nor is the Nodcry Aprishniki. You should take Arieta and go.
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you? Idiot! You're coming back with me right now, and you're going to apologize to our daughter.
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. If you're worried the Fatui are still looking for you, why not camp out at the Flower Feather Clan for now? We welcome everyone, from old friends to old enemies turned new friends. Don't worry about a thing. You've got a whole future to figure things out.
Go
and find where you belong.
I think I've already found it.
And that is?
Here it is. The cryptex.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that backup plan that Arieta mentioned?
It's probably going to be opened very easily.
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget it. But I still forgot it.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Seriously? It's been hiding in plain sight all this time?
Yes. The sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down, and no one would think it's a code.
Haha.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Okay.
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end. The sender said, "Surprises are best saved to the end." The sender said, "Surprises are best saved to the end."
Okay, now your memory's getting a little too good.
Let's open it up.
What's with the firecracker? Ugh. Paimon's had enough of this whole letter debacle. Just read it already.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises.
So it's Varka. To the Honorary Knight, Traveler. Hey there, I'm Varka. If that doesn't ring a bell, I'm the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius. I've heard a lot about you. Jean always singing your praises for all the good you've done for Mondstadt. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's a real shame that I'm away on an expedition and haven't had the good fortune of crossing paths with you. But it seems that fortune's about to smile on me real soon. You might have heard that we finally settled down in Notcry. Well, half settled. The factions here are quite the tangled mess and a real devil to navigate, but no hardships ever stalled the Northwind. I've met a few reliable companions and I'm planning to introduce you to them. One of them is the messenger right in front of you. I'm sure you two will be fast friends. As for enemies, well, they're everywhere. We've got the Abyss Order and the Fatui, not to mention loyalties at the risk of flip-flopping at a moment's notice. Given your experience, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Huh. Anyway, now that I can see the bottom of my mug, I'm going to stop here. These words will likely be as dull to read as they were to write. Instead, let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you in Notcry, Varka. P.S. If you're really heading over, you'd best lace up your boots. It's a world apart compared to Mondstadt. P.P.S. I forgot the most important thing. Once you're in Notcry, come look at me at the flagship. It's a tavern. I look out for you, as a Grandmaster should for his honorary knight, am I right?
Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write. Let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you and not cry. Varka.
The journey home quest completed. Okay, we got some stuff.
I plan on staying in Natland for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Notcry together.
Okay, let's talk about Lianka.
Mir of the Dawning Morn wanted control of the machinery in the 8th Lord's territory. She approached Ishkik and Lianka and sold them a lie. That I was the threat, the part that needed severing. But they quickly saw through it. Lianka took advantage of her arrogance and turned her plan back on itself, using the territory's full power to imprison her inside. She was far more powerful than I at that time. To make sure I wasn't at risk of falling under her influence, Lianka worked on making the prison even more secure, and sent me out of the country. So, that's the true story of why Lianka locked down the 8th Lord's territory. It had nothing to do with Ochkon. I wouldn't be surprised if she saw him as a friend right until the very end.
Huh.
I plan on staying in Natland for the immediate future. The 8th Lord. She never betrayed Dragonkind, even though she harbored goodwill towards human beings, and despite facing execution and destruction in the end.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. There's going to be a there's going to be a well, I would say repair, or they will change some cables to stronger ones and the electricity box that is inside of the flat that I'm living in, but it's like a half a meter inside of the door, so it's not far in. But I have to let them in. But now they were just coming to schedule a date when they will be able to come, which will be on Monday, because they cannot do it today for some reason, because it's just half an hour from their working days now, it seems. But yeah, it would have been better if they would have come just like 10 minutes, because I think in 10 minutes I will be finished with the stream. So sorry about that. These or the she never betrayed her. Let's listen to this again.
The Eighth Lord. She never betrayed dragonkind, even though she harbored goodwill towards human beings, and despite facing execution and destruction in the end, she never once doubted herself or tried to escape. Even if Lianka really had wanted to secretly rescue her, I'm sure she would have talked her out of it.
You mean Lianka, with the Dragon Lord? Or the other way around?
Just as Lianka was determined to stick to her own path, the Eighth Lord remained a proud, sovereign ruler until the end of her days. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Notcry together.
I just realized. So.
The Eighth Lord. She never betrayed dragonkind.
Yeah?
She never once doubted herself or tried to escape.
Okay.
Even if Lianka really had wanted to, just as Lianka was determined to stick to her own path, the Eighth Lord remained a proud, sovereign ruler until the end of her days.
So this will be the new area. Where we did not travel yet. I thought that we will get a new area that is connected to this story. I thought that we will get a part of Notcry here, but it seems like not. Because this, I thought that it will be part of the People of the Springs area. Shame. Kind of shame. I don't know.
I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. You mean this thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded it in my core as the key to her and Lianka's plan.
Looks a lot like a vision. Why is it not?
According to the Eighth Lord's research, it can harness a power source more fundamental than elemental energy. Similar objects have shown up in Notcry before too.
So it's not a vision.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn said it was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. But I do not know what she meant. It appears that a crucial memory is missing.
Built by the usurper, heavenly principles, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. Now those are the 3 moons.
I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes,
and about
perhaps we can travel to Notcry together. Having spent most of the last 2,000 years in Notcry, I am well situated to provide you with a full and detailed report on all aspects of this location. Memory damage detected. Hypothesis. Most of my memory data was damaged when I used it to overload the curse. Sincere apologies.
All right.
But I will never, again, forget the people and things that are most important to me. I plan on staying in Natland for the immediate future. When the time comes,
Okay.
perhaps we can travel to Notcry together.
No problem. We'll see it when we get there. Alright. So lunar charged. The journey home. Yeah. We got this one as well. Can I
plan on staying
yeah,
in Natland for
it's
the
the same
immediate
talk. I mean, that's a cool place up here. We can see quite a lot.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
I mean, actually, if I hide character, she's looking at it. Huh. Okay. It looks like as if I have her as my own character, as if I put her. You get what I mean? Ah, there you go. Funny. Okay, let's heal up these guys. I'm curious. So that was there. Let me just try to do this as quick as possible. Here, I think I can use this. Or is that already enough for down there? Because I was about to get up there. to see if she's still up there, but yep, she's not. But she is down there. How come?
Nice and gently. You don't want to break it. Now stick it on the top.
Oh. I crushed it again. Hello. I am learning how to make a flower-shaped machine component. I wish to take some souvenirs back to Notcry to give to the people waiting for my return.
I don't know about Uncle Varka, but I know we'll love it for sure.
Another thing. Please, take this.
What is it?
It's one I made for you. A souvenir. A reminder that we met. Also, thank you, traveler.
Mm-hmm. But so now I have two, because I did get one previously. Oh yeah.
What kind of tone are you supposed to talk to Saurians in?
Alrighty then. What is here? Nope. Oh yeah, what I wanted to change the party to these guys. Take these. Get here.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Thank you for complete.
Yep.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Wait, how is it? Did that much time? Happened since yesterday? Oh, whatever. I'm not complaining. Let's take this one. But then there is this other one as well. Yeah. Hey. You're everywhere.
Big and juicy grain fruits. Why don't you try one, ma'am? Oh, wait. Do robots eat grain fruit?
Analyzing. Green fruit can be added to a krumkake recipe to significantly boost dietary fiber. If Aino consumes only smetana and laka berries, this does not constitute a balanced diet. Analyzing. Green fruit can be added to a krumkake recipe to significantly boost dietary fiber. 1 green fruit, please.
She's like everywhere. Okay, let's see if I get here. Because here I think if she is here as well, then she's going to be on the main square. I mean, I consider this the main square. Or if not here. Then she can be down there. And if not, then that means that she's not everywhere. But now I'm curious. She was standing there, right? And not there. Yeah. But maybe there are more places. It's just there might be an order. She a cutie though.
Watch your footing. And the sky too, while we're at it.
But I did not figure out how to use her. I envy you because you can sit there. Okay. Okay, I checked it. New instrument available for trial. Leaping Spirit Piano. Well, we're not going to try it right now. So that means that if I get here, this is just as boring as it was. Yeah. It's a shame. that I'm here, I was like, maybe she could be here as well. Oh, headache is starting to return. Mini Daifuku? Mint Daifuku. Squee? Squee, yeah. Squee. The peculiar little creature respectfully says goodbye. Its eyes seem to convey a sense of expectation, as though it's hoping you'd drop by again soon.
Merciless.
Alright. I think I checked. It would be interesting to see her get into water. It's probably she is waterproof. Whatever. Whatever. This is where I'm going to... Oh, yeah, we have achievements as well. Oh. This robot hails from Not Cry. Also the rekindling and rekindling. Return of the mirror of the dawning morn. Complete the journey home. I remember when I only had like 100 and 200 and 400 achievements.
All things come to an end, even time itself.
Alright, I think that's it for... it might not be actually for today. If I'm able to, then I will return to do the... do some of the activities. But right now I need to make food. I need to wash some clothes. Need to prepare for tomorrow, for the week. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your patience. See you next time. Bye.